Buster right now is the third highest rated Vertigo player in the last 3 months against top 20 opponents. On the T side of Vertigo, he's scoring a HLTV rating of 1.21. It is worth noting a lot of his ratings will come in from late round scenarios. Hey, I'm Smirky, and today I want to look at Buster and how he defaults towards stairs on the T side of Vertigo, so let's begin. Commonly when Buster's going towards stairs, he likes to throw a smoke while running. He puts his crosshair roughly on this line and left click throw. And the power of this smoke is that he can catch anyone trying to run through it, and he can also have little gaps above it to see if he can catch any CTs trying to go down the stairs. From Buster's POV we can see he has a gap right here, however when he moves around the smoke, allowing him to get a better chance of an opening kill. And we can see in this round he's really avid and trying looking over the gaps to see if he can get a kill. He'll change his positions to see if he can catch anyone, but unfortunately in this round he doesn't kill any CTs. As shown here, there are plenty of gaps you can use to try and get an opening kill, so don't be afraid to try and use these gaps to your advantage, as the opposing CTs may not expect it. Once again, Buster's going to throw the smoke, he's going to wait a second, and then he's going to try and go behind it. In this round he is really close in catching Shocks, however Shocks is just about not visible to Buster. And Buster doesn't always use the smoke to look over the gaps. Commonly he does like to go through the smoke to use it to his advantage. In this round he's going to go through the smoke to go towards stairs, then he will be careful about his surroundings. However, he will get flashed off the angle. Once again Buster's going to go through the smoke after looking over the gap, and he's going to put his crosshair right here. If you're going through the smoke you want to be careful of wood, and then you can look towards white where you can potentially get a free kill. At times Buster may use the smoke quite defensively. In this round he's going to throw it and he's going to stand completely still. He's doing this because he wants to see if he can catch any audio cues of any Vitality players jumping down the stairs or any utility being used. Once he feels ready and comfortable, he can peek out to see if anyone's gone through the smoke. Once again Buster's going to do the same thing, he's going to throw the smoke, he's going to wait a second, and in this round Hobbit's actually going to be shifting down the stairs, making it so Buster can't hear it. However, he is going to find a good time to peek once Hobbit goes through the smoke. If you do feel like the CTs are trying to take stairs control, you can actually Molotov the left side of the stairs. In this round Buster's going to do his default utility, he'll come over to this wall, put his crosshair right here, and jump throw. This Molotov will burn any CTs hiding behind the boxes towards the stairs, forcing them to go into the open and retreat. Once again, Buster does his default utility, he knows Kyojin is nearby, so as a result he's going to Molotov him out. Once he throws the Molotov, he can hear Kyojin burning, and he can hear Kyojin putting down the smoke. So because this Buster wants to try and go for the kill, and try and go for the smoke, but unfortunately he gets caught out by Shocks. I think instead of trying to go for the smoke, you could perhaps try and look over the gaps, to see if you can try and catch Kyojin running away. At times, Buster may not want to use his smoke, so instead he may opt for a flashbang. In this round we can see he's going to come over towards stairs and he's going to throw this flashbang. This flashbang is actually really good, as it will blind any CT trying to push towards the stairs, or who are looking towards it. Once Buster throws the flashbang, he's going to wait a second and he's going to start clearing his angles one by one and cross to the right side. And from here he will just lurk around stairs, waiting for a fight. Once again, Buster's going to throw the flashbang, and instead of pushing straight away, he's actually going to wait around to see if he can catch any CTs. Likely he's doing this because it's a force buy from Team Vitality, and they may need to push. So waiting close with a Mic 10 can be really effective. In this round, Buster and Yukinda are going to work together towards stairs. They're not going to throw any utility, and Yukinda's going to run straight in. And you might be thinking, why is Buster hiding behind the wall while Yukinda is out? Likely they're doing this because if the CTs did a pop flash towards the stairs, Yukinda may be blind, but Buster can assist. And at times he may be required to go towards A ramp. So as a result, he's going to come over towards B, he's going to throw the flashbang, then he's going to rotate through T connector towards ramp to help his teammates. And because of this flashbang, Vitality may think it's just another default and Buster's lurking around stairs somewhere. Let me show you how Buster lurks around stairs after he's done his default utility. In this round, Buster hears the utility being thrown from the CT side, so it looks like he wants to try and catch a timing and peek Kyojin, but unfortunately Kyojin wins the duel. Once again, Buster's going to be playing towards the right side of the wall, Kyojin's going to be pushing down the stairs, and this is something worth noting if you're playing in this spot. We can see Buster's packed in nice and tight towards the corner, however Kyojin can see him due to Peek's advantage. So as a result, Kyojin's going to get a free kill into Buster without Buster even seeing him. If you're playing in this spot, I would highly recommend juggling it instead of hiding in the corner. In that way you can't die from a CT who you can't even see. And if a CT was to push, you might surprise him and get a free kill onto him. However, if you want to play towards the left side, Buster was holding for a short period, however wants to peek towards stairs. In this round we can see Buster's going to clear his angles one by one, but I did feel like he did over peek a bit too much, but he does get the kill onto Shocks, however does get traded. So for yourselves, I would highly recommend taking it nice and slow. Once again, Buster's going to play towards the left side of the wall. He's going to wait for a second to see if the CTs want to push. He'll then peek towards the stairs and try to take the fight towards Shocks, but does lose it. However, I do like the way he was coming in and out of cover, and he might be doing this to see if he can catch Shocks trying to spray and then get the kill onto him. When Buster wants to clear stairs, he's very cautious. So we can see he's going to take it nice and slow, clear the top of the stairs, clear wood, peek towards the stairs, have a quick look towards the wood again, and then start clearing his angles. And this is something you should be doing if you're playing towards the stairs. And once he gets towards the edge, we can see he can look through the catwalk, and this is potentially a free kill due to how visible the CTs are. Once again, Buster's going to play towards the stairs. He's going to start clearing his angles. Axile will try to get the better of Buster and go on top of wood, but because Buster has vision of it, he's able to get the opening kill onto Axile. Now, if you do want to look towards the stairs, this is an angle you can play. He's going to be hiding underneath the stairs, and if the CTs wanted to push, they have to consider all these different angles they need to clear when they're going down it, meaning they're probably not going to consider you, especially at lower levels. Now let me show you some ways how you can deal with the wood position. In this round, James is going to throw a grenade towards wood, meanwhile Buster is going to spam it. And with both of these put together, this will deal around 70 damage towards Shocks. However, it is worth noting Shocks will stay in this position. As a CT, if you're playing towards wood, it's actually really common for you to play towards this corner next to the wall. So in this round, Buster's actually going to have a good read and he's going to spam Shocks right through it. And actually, Buster's going to spam the wall and he's going to get a free kill onto Masuta. But before he does that, he wants to Molotov white, and you can do this by going next to the sandbags, aiming here, and run and left and right click throw once you get past the spikes. Unfortunately, in this round, Kyogen does block it. And now we're going to see Masuta getting his brain splattered in the same spot Shocks was. Of course, if you want to clear wood, you can always Molotov it. In this round, Buster's going to go through the smoke, he's going to aim roughly here, and he's going to left click for the Molotov. And we can see when Kyogen goes to put the Molotov out, Buster's going to position himself towards the left side of the stairs, looking towards the wood. From here, he wants to try and catch Kyogen running away, and Kyogen luckily gets away with only a dink. If you do want a safe way to Molotov wood, you can go next to this generator, aim here, and do a short run jump throw. This Molotov will completely cover wood, forcing any CTs in there to reposition. Or if you do want an easy way to Molotov it, you can just go underneath it and left and right click the Molotov. It's actually quite common for him to try and take a fight on sight. In this round, Buster's going to go up the stairs, and we can see he's going to clear his angles really precise with his crosshair, and he's doing this because the CTs could be playing in any one of these positions, so he doesn't want to overlook it, before peeking towards default and finding an opening kill onto Axile. And once he gets the kill, he drops down towards stairs to make sure he can't get traded. And due to this, he puts his team in a 5v4, which is a huge advantage for the T side. Once again, Buster wants to challenge the site. He's in a Molotov wood to make sure no CT's peeking while he's trying to take the fight towards sight. He's going to spot Kyogen towards double. Kyogen's going to be playing with Buster for a bit, peeking from one side to the other, making it really hard for Buster to hit him. So due to this, Buster wants to try and damage Kyogen by nading him. He doesn't have a specific lineup for this, however he roughly knows where it is, so he's going to chuck this grenade over. But unfortunately for Buster, Kyogen has repositioned. Another way to get an opening kill is by peeking sight from the left side. In this round, Buster's going to jump onto the sandbags behind him and peek towards the site. Due to this, he has visibility of Axile towards default, and if Kyogen was visible, Buster may have the surprise attack on him. Buster will try to go for the kill, but unfortunately it is a hard shot to hit. So he runs away with nothing and falls back towards the right side of the wall to avoid any CT aggression. Another way to get an opening kill you can use is by getting boosted by your teammate. In this round, Buster's going to clear the catwalk, and then Buster's going to go onto this metal railing right here. The reason why Buster's on this metal railing and your Kinder's on this wire is because Buster has the height advantage, meaning your Kinder doesn't need to crouch for Buster to get on his head, and Buster can just crouch jump. Hopefully that makes sense. But once Buster gets on top of his head, he has visibility of all these different angles, and any one of these angles could lead to Buster getting a free opening kill for VP. But unfortunately Axile was pre-aiming it, so Buster's going to get his head cleanly taken off. Another boost you can do with a teammate is this one right here on the generator. Your Kinder's going to stand on this generator, and once again it is going to be lower than the platform that Buster's standing on, meaning Buster can just crouch jump on top of his head. Once Buster gets up, he has visibility of the site, and he's able to get the opening kill onto Axile. It is worth noting you want to be careful of wood, because if you don't clear it, a player underneath it may just shoot you in your feet. After watching a few of Buster's demos, I like to think he has a good understanding of his spot. He understands when to fall off an angle or when he needs to reposition due to the response of the CTs. He's a bit of a hunter. He's consistently looking for open duels by using smokes or peeking into the site, trying to give his team the man advantage. And lastly, he's a bit annoying to deal with. He'll be consistently lurking around stairs looking to punish smokes or being off angles ready for a fight. If you have any players or positions you want me to break down next, feel free to put it in the comments below and I'll have a look. Perhaps you want to know how to smoke off house on Ancient from T-Spawn? Well, I made a video on my Twitter which you can check out in the link in the description. Apart from that, thanks for watching the video. See you in a bit.